something in life is for yourself. And Firestone tires were built for getting out there, for 3-day weekends, and for testing the waters. Try Firestone tires for 90 days. If you're not fully satisfied, we'll exchange them. Whatever you drive, drive a Firestone.
It's Pod's biggest sale in history. Save up to 30% on moving and storage until May 19th. And see why Pods is America's #1 container moving company. Whether you're relocating or renovating, save up to 30% at pods.com today.
This is Harvey's tender 13-hour smoked brisket in a smoker. This is Harvey's tender 13-hour smoked brisket in a sandwich. This is Harvey's tender 13-hour smoked brisket in a sandwich.
Arby's, we have the meat.
Okay, guys, instead of getting WeatherTech, I saved a few bucks and got some cheap foreign-made formats. But they really stink, so put these on.
No, I'm thirsty. Don't settle for cheap, stinky formats. At WeatherTech, we make our floor liners and cargo liners here in America out of pure, non-toxic American materials.
Yeah, next time get WeatherTech. They will stink.
Find out everything we have at WT.com.
Hey, it's Harvey Hartfield. Together, your big help was for what? Harvey. Get you on? That's
Oh, this is in my hand. All I ever wanted to call a boss with Harvey and throw a nit paint. Now it's over the wall hands.
All that matters is that you wanted your Harvey and vote with your home and auto insurance.
I got great savings and coverage. So that's what I was like.
I kind of did it in the corner, didn't I?
For nearly 200 years, big beverage companies have been selling us billions of single-use sugary drinks, using the same old one-size-fits-all playbook. Until now. Meet Circle, the beverage platform of the future. These fully adjustable flavor cartridges let you customize your water with the exact amount of flavor you prefer. Join millions of happy and hydrated customers. Get yours at drinkcircle.com or a retailer near you.
Now and then, you need to stop and smell the roses, or the leaves, rocks, trees, sticks, that one tree again. Stay 2 nights, get a $50 Best Western gift card.
Coming up tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern on FS1. That's for Kansas. And NHL ready from Chicago Sunday, May 18th at 2 p.m. Eastern on FS1. 500 WA Sunday, May 25th, coverage beginning at 10 a.m. Eastern on Fox. Welcome back to the action here at the Saucio Grand Prix at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Alex below, leading from Pato O'Ward and Will Powers. Got McLaughlin has scored. Graham Raymond having done such a commendable job all day. Now 5th on those hard tyres, and just behind him, Sneaky Scott Dixon from 16th on the 5th.
Watching Braun do his thing, and you look at last lap's third. Bad news, guys. Flo just went a second.
What's up with it?
James, there's a chance. I mean, there's always a chance. There's a chance something can go horribly wrong on the 10 car. I don't know, there's a chance of meteorite could strike Indianapolis. You never know. There's always a chance, but it is certainly looking pretty favorable for along in the 10.
The best chance that this field has right now as they trail below is that he burns up those soft tires by pushing too hard. That would be way out of character.
What's up with it?
Doesn't sound like it. Will Power started this race in 7th, currently sits 3rd. So Wood started this race 8th, currently sits 2nd. And a word from Regas VK, who started 24th and currently sits 9th. And we have a car in
Hey, Pika.
You will. It's not. It could be a caution. No, it must be a caution.
Not in 2025.
It has to be a caution.
No, surely not. Right there, Mike is holding the yellow flag, waiting for one of the over 400 green flag consecutive laps in IndyCar 2025 comes to an end. The commentator's curse continues. And Townsend Bell saying, can anything happen to ruin this for Paul? The answer is yes.
This is Indianapolis.
What y'all doing?
Oh my words. I will wasn't expecting this level of excitement over a yellow flag.
Hey,
Here we are.
what is caution's free? What is
Don't have one.
more cautions, my friend? Let's go.
Don't have a favorite.
Had a frankly ridiculous lead at the point that the quality came out, 10.2.
I don't have a favorite song.
Second a lap faster than anyone else out on track is the AMR IndyCar safety team. Get to work.
Wow, what's yours?
Of David Malukas, the HO3 Racing number 4. We've had 408 green flag laps since our last caution, but here we are, the caution in Indianapolis. You can visibly see the crowd.
I don't know what that is.
We'll be back to Indy.
When it comes to your wireless plan, don't settle for less. Get more with a free phone, real unlimited registration. More ways to connect. I love you. More reasons to share. And when you spend,
Thanks for the heart.
you can get more moments to yourself by getting something for them.
Thanks for the heart.
And get a free 5G phone on us, on America's most reliable 5G network. Find us at Walmart and StraightTalk.com.
What's this button for?
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time for a different kind of power.
What's this for?
Whether you choose an electric Honda or a hybrid, meet the next generation of vehicles. It's the
Watch the TV.
Civic Hybrid, the 2025 North American Car of the Year. Hurry into your Honda dealer today.
Watch your TV.
It's Pod's biggest sale in history. Save up to 30% on moving and storage until May 19th. And
Like today was probably like 24 hours. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Hi, I'm pulmonologist Dr. Jamie Rupp.
Thank you.
Did you know we take 20,000 breaths a day? And when we inhale, we invite all the contaminants in the room into our airways. Indoor air quality can be 5 to even 100 times.
There's topper butt.
what a few people that we have talked.
Call 1-800-701-6324. That's 1-800-701. One of these amazing stories that I tell you. Is your name?
Thanks for the heart. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of stuff, y'all. And maybe them TARIFFS wasn't a great idea, y'all. You know what I mean? Because the man ain't a politician. And politics is not just us here in America. We got world politics going on. We got world politics going on. But see, what's happening here is Africa. Africa. They shifting the world power, y'all. See, Africa finally doing something they should have been doing a long fucking time ago. What's my wish to the world? Is for us to live as one people. For us to live as one people. We shouldn't be divided how we are. We divided. Religion divide us. Sports divide us. Race and all that divide us, y'all. That's why I don't do none of that. That's why I don't do that. So we got all this stuff going on to keep us separated. That's the reason why it's going on, to keep us separated. Religion.
This your girl, thy life girl.
Hold on a hot second. She lost her son this month. In the same day her son passed, her daughter passed 2 years ago on the same day. And I know that's gonna be tough. Hey, Nikki. Yes, it is. And I'm out here walking, niece. I'm having some issues with my vehicle, so I'm out here walking. But I was just paying attention to how these TARIFFS messing things up. Are y'all feeling the effects of these TARIFFS? Are you guys feeling the effects of these TARIFFS? And these people in the exporter fields, they laying off workers now. They didn't lay workers off. Y'all know anybody been laid off their job or anything like that? People getting laid off in New York out there? Yeah, motherfuckers who working at these ports, getting laid off. And then a lot of people lost their jobs when Trump and Elon start cutting out all these programs. They not even funding nonprofit organizations no more. Exactly. Should Trump find judges and everything? Trump find judges. I mean, any judge strike down what he say, he want him out of here. Then he say, it's going to be better for us in the long run, is what he said. But how is that if people losing their job, losing their health benefits, everything is high as hell? I tried to buy some Levi's this past weekend, a pair of jeans. They wanted $75 for them, y'all. $75. I'm not paying $75 for no jeans.
Hey, Bob, they're coming, okay? I need you to stick with me, all right?
Mm.
You got a gunshot to the right shoulder. There's a black lady here. Snap right below the knee. When they drove Bob shot at.
No, Walmart ain't got Levi's.
Right now, I'm gonna start looking for some cases. Hopefully, figure out who this. I'm not buying that. He's just walking got shot at. You know, not
You got to go to a Levi outlet, J.C. Penney's, and somebody else sell them. Walmart ain't got Levi's. They got Dickies, but not Levi's. But still, $75? No. No, I'm gonna just make do with what I have. I'm gonna make do with what I have. Shit. I ain't buying nothing but food and gasoline. And what bills is necessary. And I ain't buying no clothes, no more TV, no nothing. I'm good. Hey sis, love you more. Who? Why would I know? How would I know whose house you just left? Who? I don't pay that no mind, sis. I ain't got no stocks. I ain't got stocks. Rodney King's old house? Wow. I thought he was originally from Pasadena. Rodney King. Oh, the one he drowned in. Yeah, I remember they say that's how he died, huh? That's 92. Yeah, I was in Northern California when all that shit was going on. I'm glad I wasn't out there for that shit. I'm glad I went out there for them riots. I wasn't out there for the black and brown conflict. I got the fuck out of there, y'all. And I don't regret shit. I don't regret it. I just don't. Because now I understand, you know? That was God, it wasn't me. It was God, it wasn't me. It ain't what it is. It ain't what it used to be. I'll just leave it at that.
This their budget and city covers out this $9.45 a month, less than 35 cents a month.
I'm on some Steve Champion.
It will never increase.
I'm on some Steve Champion. And I always remember what he told me. He say, "Sag, over time, some people go sour like milk. Like milk. Sour. Sour. You understand what he meant by that? Sour. They go sour like milk. That's what they do. You understand me? If you got your feet planted on this ground, and what I mean by got your feet planted, you stand on what you stand on, right? So once you got your feet planted, it's like a tree. It's like a tree. And you're going to grow some branches, homie. You're going to grow some branches. And you're going to get leaves. You might get a few flowers. We don't know. You might get some fruit. But it's all going to fall off. They going to fall off. You understand me? And your leaves and your fruits is your associates. Those leaves and them fruits is your associates. They gonna fall off. But them branches gonna stay attached to you. They ain't gonna go nowhere. Oh yeah, I mean it's bad. I mean with homelessness, can't nobody really afford rent no more. Can't nobody really afford rent no more. And bills and food and everything, yeah. You need like 3-4 incomes in the house. You need like 4 incomes in the house to make things work in these times. I mean, good thing we own something. I know it ain't the best shit, but it beat rent. And getting eviction notices and shit on your door and all this shit, it beats that. Hold on, let me shut my door. I was trying to let my dogs look out the front door, but them kids out there playing now. But yeah, normally your branches would be your mom, your dad, your sisters, your brothers, and maybe a few associates. maybe a few associates. Before I got out of there, I went from 250 homies to about 20 before I even got out of there. I started seeing it in a different light, you guys. I started seeing it in a different light, y'all. It was wicked, y'all. It was wicked. Couldn't trust nobody. I mean, nobody. So only two people I care about is your parents. Hey, they gave you life. Exactly. Exactly. Exactamente. I wish my parents are still here. Wish I had my mama and them to see and shit. So I'm just trying to get to my granddaughter, y'all. The only thing matter to me now is her. She matters the most, my granddaughter. And Lord knows I got to get to her. Yes, ma'am. They sure did. See, I'm a civil rights baby. Exactly. And they into all the wrong things. They do all the unnecessary things. A lot of shit motherfuckers do, it ain't even necessary. You understand? But we get caught up in society ways, peer pressure. You know, everybody else doing it, it must be cool. Nah, that's bullshit. Don't let society dictate your ways. Don't let society dictate your ways. That's why I say I don't do nothing at all. I'm non-religion, and I'm anti-evil. And I stand on righteousness straight across the board. If it's wrong, I'm not going to do it. Even if society make it seem okay, but I know it's wrong, I'm not going to do it. You understand? Exactly, niece. I've been on the devil team, y'all. I was one of the devil's best disciples, greatest disciples. And when I left, that motherfucker was pissed off. He kept trying to bring me back. It was a couple of times I got close to returning, but couldn't do it. Said, no, I can't do it. You know what I mean? I said, I can't hurt a fly no more, man. I wouldn't harm a fly. But I will defend my life, though. That I will do. Cowboy up in here? Jimi Hendrix, son. Them was kids riding them horses, huh? But them kids riding them horses look like it was a girl and a boy on them horses. They was riding, boy. Yeah, but the one I seen, it was a girl and a boy on racing. She was out riding the boy. The girl was like they was going around a blue barrel to make the turn. Yeah, he shouldn't have said shit. Girl told him, I ain't got no license. Police just swooped up on him. He parked out in the parking lot away from everybody else. You should have parked by other cars, man. You well in the parking lot by yourself. Fuck. Just broke my chillum, y'all. Damn. Wow, it's crazy. Dude, wife in jail for domestic violence with him. Her dude is in her car with this other girl. And that girl guy is in jail for domestic violence with her. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that something? So they get citations for weed. Well, at least he ain't gonna take him to jail. He's gonna give him a citation. You know what he is too. So. See, running twin constant. See, they on dope, drug activity. Watching some cops. But that's why he swooped on him, because you know what he is. That's all I do, Miss 702. I don't mess with nobody. I've been out the way for almost 40 years, and people still putting my name in their mouth. It's, I done it been gone 40 years. And niggas still got my name in their mouth. On bullshit. You know what I mean? Oh. No, that's somebody saying he just got up. Yeah, how is that possible? For you to be gone that long, and for people to have your name in their mouth with mess, though, with mess. Now, how could I be involved in anything? I ain't. You know? Then a lot of them I ain't, run with them or do nothing with them. Yeah, it been almost 40 years. Been 38 years. Well, since 1990, shit. We're 35. 35. Got out of there, niece. Glad I did. Wonder how Sniper doing. I wonder how YM doing. I ain't heard from Sniper in a minute. Hope he good. I do got his number. I'm gonna call his ass. That nigga be driving. I text him periodically, say I wish you well and blah blah. Safe travels. He stay on that road. Get it, you gotta get it while you can, you know what I mean? Cause we ain't got too much shit crossing our borders no more. So now these truck drivers gonna be off the road in a minute. Ain't gonna be enough for all of them. It's finna get bad with that. This nigga try to run from the police like that. That was the wrong time to try to make your move, homie. Seemed like you should have been running, way before that. I'm watching this police show, this police stuff. It's called Live PD, Police Patrol. Yeah. Yeah, they tripping. They were tripping with that. With that.
I swear it was that. Okay, well, I don't.
Yeah, he be driving.
I think.
See, we ain't got nothing coming across them borders no more. We ain't got nothing coming from Mexico, Canada, China. We ain't getting nothing no more. You see what I'm saying? And then we ain't sending nothing out. They telling us they don't want our shit. So all our soybean farmers, all they shit finna rot. Cause China saying, no, we don't want it, don't bother. We good. So China went to other countries and made deals with them, to get soybean trade. Yeah, see, we hurting. And then China told the truth. China told the truth when they said they make everybody's stuff from the same material, made in the same shops and whatever you want to call them. Whether it's Versace, Gucci, whoever, Fruit of the Looms or whoever, they make the same shit, the same material. What leather you get on your shoes and shit like that, they use for the purses. Now, Gucci might have a certain design. Louis Vuitton, Versace, they might have certain designs on these shit. They can make it. But it's the same material though. You see what I'm saying? And they make it for them for $10 a purse. And they said, now they had contracts with them where not to put the made in China stamp on it. And and they put their own labels on it after they made them in China and shipped it to them. So they sold the Louis Vuitton, Versace, or whatever on the back of the shirts. They put them on when they get them. But they say that's our shit. You see what I'm saying? But it's the same, all of the same shit though. That's all. You know what I mean? But so some of these motherfuckers was just getting over on folks because of their name. Because I'm Gucci. Because some of that shit wasn't made in Italy, cuz. That shit was made right there in China. You see what I'm saying? So they've been fucking us all from the beginning. It ain't nothing but a matrix. Yeah, what you see and saw is what you seen and saw. But it might not been what you thought. That's the matrix. Shit. That's the matrix. They ain't doing all this strange shit with food now. They clone animals, from my understanding. Cloning them. So some of these animals ain't getting birthed out the next animal. Some of them got cloned, from my understanding. I don't know. But it's a lot of shit they don't want to tell us. They feel like they don't need to know that. Get the pit maneuver on that ass. I can't see where they from though. They're still trying to go. Oop, no, they boxed his ass in. They was running from him. There's girls in the car too. Girls, yeah, girls, yeah, bunch of girls. One girl. Now I can't see who the driver is right now. The driver is a guy. That's the girl. The girl. Look like 3 girls and a guy. It was 4 deep in the car. Stolen car. This is in Utah. Includes up to 15 years in prison. Woo! Woo, Utah. Utah ain't playing with y'all monkey ass. You steal a car in Utah, you end up in prison for 15 years. They say up to 15 years. They got a gun, he threw the gun out the window. They seen when he threw it. There's a boy and 3 girls, man. Wow. Good thing they saved these girls. So I'm gonna be in a little trouble, but they might have saved these girls' lives, so they didn't need to be with his ass. You got guns and speeding with the police. If I heard that was my daughter up in there, I'm whooping her ass in his. That's the daddy I would be. I'm whooping her ass in his. Y'all check on your kids, man. It's some no good motherfuckers misleading these kids, man. I'm telling you. And they think they friends and carrying on, but these motherfuckers is not, man. You gotta let these kids know some of them, they don't have your best interest. If they ask you, do you gonna do this, do that? Let your kids know. Don't do alcohol, drugs, and tobacco. Don't even do marijuana. Tell your kid, no, that marijuana ain't cool. You do that shit after you make something out yourself. That shit ain't going nowhere. You know, coach your kids, man. Coach them. You know, life culture. You understand me? Give them all the game, man. You know, slide your game to your kids, man. About these niggas and these no good bras out here, man. Let your kids know how it be. You understand? Give your kids a head start, or heads up on that kind of shit, bro. Sisters. Alright, I'm gonna go. Look like ain't nobody on here. Nobody talking anyway. The other game don't fucking come on till about 5:30. So I'm gonna watch some Netflix. Thank you, Belinda. My girl Belinda hooked me up with Netflix, y'all. I'm using her and Dre on thing. I ain't try to set up nothing. I just click on her and Dre. Say Belinda and Dre. So I done seen some of that Warrior. A lot of them little these little short clips I be seeing on YouTube. I've been watching a few of them now. I've seen some of that Gangs of London. I've seen some of that The Warrior about the Chinese dude. What else I done watched? Equalizer 3. Cause I don't really remember that one. But I watched some of that. I want to watch some of the Viking shit. The Viking one. I've been seeing a lot of these short clips. And what else? I can't find Shy. The Shy. I think that's what it's called. Who got the Shy? Oh, y'all stay blessed.